Have you ever wondered why you have more than one credit score and why sometimes they're not even close to each other? Well, today I'm diving into the credit score showdown, FICO versus VantageScore. Hey y'all, it's Kiwanis. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. By the time that we're done here, you'll be a credit score expert ready to take control of your credit future. So let's get started. Okay, let's meet our contenders. You have FICO and VantageScore. They are the two biggest players in the credit scoring world. Both try to predict how likely you are to pay back borrowed money, but they do it slightly different ways. FICO, which stands for Fair Asset Corporation, has been around since 1989. It's like the granddaddy of credit scores and used by a whopping 90% of top lenders. VantageScore, on the other hand, is the new kid on the block. It was created in 2006 by the three major credit bureaus, which are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Their goal was to make the credit scores more consistent across the board. Before we move on, if you are feeling stuck with collections or charge-offs on your credit report, or if you feel like your credit score is holding you back, trust me, I know, I've been there. You are not alone. I know how frustrating it can be, but the good news is there are solutions out there. That's why I put together two new kits, the Collection Resolution Kit and the Charge-Off Reversal Kit. They're designed to give you clear step-by-step instructions on how to tackle these issues head on. Plus, I've included templates for letters that you can use to send to the collection agencies and the bureaus, a tracker to help you stay organized, and access to a supportive community where you can connect with others that are going through this journey same as you. So if you are ready to take the first step towards improving your credit and your credit future, go ahead and take a look in the description for more details on how to get your hands on these kits. So how do these scores actually get calculated? Well, both FICO and Vantage scores look at similar factors, but they don't always agree on how important each one is. So here's the scoop. Payment history. This is the MVP for both scores. If you pay your bills on time, you're golden. FICO weighs 35%, while VantageScore calls it extremely influential. Credit utilization. This is how much is available credit that you're using. It's a biggie for both scores, with FICO at 30% and VantageScore labeling it highly influential. Basically, don't max out your cards. Length of credit history. This one's important, especially for FICO, 15%. It basically means the longer you've been responsible using credit, the better. Vantage scores always also look at this, but it's a bit different. Credit mix. Do you have a mix of credit cards and loans? This is a smaller factor of the FICO score, which is only 10%. And Vantage score considers it too, but as a separate category. New credit. Both models look at how many new credit accounts you've opened recently. FICO gives it 10%, while VantageScore says it's less influential. Now, you might be wondering, if they use similar info, why are my scores different? Well, here's the thing. FICO and Vantage scores don't always treat certain information the same way. For instance, Vantage scores might be a bit more forgiving about collection accounts that you've paid off. And if you're new to credit, Vantage scores might give you a higher score than FICO. So which score should you care about? Now that's a tricky one. FICO is the most popular kid in the school, used by most lenders, so it's definitely important. But VantageScore is getting more popular, especially with those free credit monitoring services like Credit Karma. It's smart to keep an eye on both. Now, for the juicy part, how do you boost your scores? So I have some tips that work for both FICO and VantageScore. So pay your bills on time. Seriously, this is huge. Don't use all of your available credit. Try to keep your credit utilization, I say, below 10%. Don't close out old credit cards. The longer your credit history, the better. Go easy on applying for new credit. Too many hard inquiries, they can hurt your score. Keep an eye on your credit report. Check for mistakes and dispute them if you find any. So there you have it. FICO and VantageScore might be different, but they're both tools to help lenders figure out if you are a good borrower. By understanding how they work, you can take charge of your credit and your credit future. Thank you for hanging out with me today in this. I hope this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips. If you have questions about credit scores, go ahead and drop those in the comments below. Until next time, y'all stay safe.